What is up, YouTube? I'm about to demonstrate how you would normally perform a DaVinci Watch video. The best way to watch it anyway. So when you start the video up, it starts up normal.
What is up, YouTube?
Oh, look at that. There goes my hands and face. Okay, so go down to the description. Right click on next to the link that says original video for syncing. Right click it. Click open in new window. Once you click that, the original link is going to appear in a new window. You're going to stop the video. Try to shrink it down as much as you can. And then you want to put the video in the corner as if you were watching a normal reaction. So once you start it, obviously the video is going to jump back if you're using it on a PC. You want to try to get to the point where I'm going to do the countdown. Normally do not skip the intro. There's a lot of important information in it, but I'm going to skip it for demonstration purposes. So once everybody's on point. Once the countdown starts.
Now, with that being said,
you ready?
The video is set to 0000. Everything is from the very beginning.
Turn off the mute.
I'm about to do the countdown. When I say go, hit the play button. 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. See?
This is Friday Night Dinner, Season 1, Episode 1.
And it's that easy. Obviously, you would have the sound.
Simon Bird.
So that is what you would normally do in order to get the reaction normally on a DaVinci Watch.
Oh, you know the head bopping doesn't stop.
Okay, you can stop with the head bopping. Thanks, DaVinci. I appreciate it. That is how you do a DaVinci Watch video. If you have any more questions, go to the comment section and leave them there. Thank you. What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Watch. Again, if you're unfamiliar with DaVinci Watch videos, make sure you pay attention to that little segment that just happened. It explains how to properly follow along with the video, because if you don't watch that, you're going to be wondering, hey, how come there's no sound, or how come the video is kind of blurry? I don't understand what this is about. Dislike. Like, I've actually had a comment come through today that said that exact thing. So obviously that was somebody that skipped past the beginning and didn't know what the hell to do. So if you don't want to be that person, be sure to pay attention to the beginning of the video. Now, with that being said, let's jump into this. This is, from what I hear, the season finale of The Mandalorian. So, first of all, this is sad because these last few episodes of Mandalorian have really been, like, great. Like, super great. And the episodes before that were good, too, for sure. But these last ones have just been home run after home run after home run. It's Dave Filoni, as far as I'm concerned, you are the next authority in Star Wars behind George Lucas. Like, there's nobody else that should be above you, and your word should be law in the world of Star Wars. Because to me, it feels like he's an actual fan. He's not somebody that is just looking to cash in on a profitable franchise. Now, with that being said, let's jump into this. This is Season 2, Episode 8, or Chapter 16. We're going to try to find a lot of answers that this episode should present. Like, are they going to be able to rescue Grogu? Who is the mysterious Jedi that Grogu may have reached out to? Is Ahsoka going to make a return? All these answers are things that could be brought up, and let's go and check it out. And if there is anything in this episode that's like a big surprise, not only will I lose my shit, but I'm going to go and watch other reactors or other YouTube channels, Star Wars Theory in particular, and see what his reaction is to it, because I love watching his reactions. But anyway, I'm going to do the 3-second countdown. When I say go, which I'm going to say on 0, everybody hit the play button on your original videos, and we should be synced up, and that's pretty much it. So get your second windows up now. Okay, now let's go ahead and get ready to click this play button. 3, 2, 1, go. I didn't understand how important of a character she was. Like, her name sounds familiar, but apparently she's a big character in the Clone Wars. I'm not that far yet. Speaking of which, I'll be continuing Clone Wars after this series, or this season, is over. So Fridays will be Clone Wars Day. I love how he flipped his words from the first season to this season. Nice touch. It shows that Mando can be petty. Slave one on that ass. I don't think Boba's a. I don't think Boba's a bounty hunter anymore, but you're running from the former number one bounty hunter in the galaxy. They don't just hand them titles out like they're toys in a cereal box. Damn, that's messed up. He didn't seem like he got shot in the head. It seemed like his hair caught on fire. Oof. Got his ass. That's probably the first time we've ever heard rebels described as terrorists. I don't think they ever described them as that in the original trilogy, did they? Did I miss that? Because from the outside looking in, that's what they would be described as by the Empire. Like, they would use that as propaganda to get people against the rebels by calling them terrorists. That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. Mm. But wasn't the thing about Boba Fett he wasn't a clone? Like he was the one that had the actual like. Well, I mean, he looks exactly like Django, so I guess he is a clone. Well, there was something unique about Boba. Like Django specifically asked for a clone that was something. I'll stop because I'll be going back and forth figuring out what exactly it was. Oh, look at Mando being a responsible father figure. Don't really see too many of those in Star Wars. I guess they do belong with Disney. I have a bad feeling about her. So you're not the main protagonist, but you're trying to fight the main bad. Not a good recipe. Or not a good recipe for success. Here you go, Bubba. That's your chance to kill. I was about to say innocent TIE fighters, but this is fiction. They're all bad. Something's about to happen. It's too easy for Boba. Too easy. Oof, oof. Mmm. On a scale of B1 to General Grievous, what are Dark Troopers? Anybody that might know. I know they're new, so it might not be a lot of information about them, but I'm curious. Just a waste. At this point, stormtroopers, like the best strategy for them is to just send as many as you can just to slow the person down. That's it. If I was brought into the Empire and they said, "Hey, you're going to be a stormtrooper," I'd cry. I'd be depressed as hell. Like, it's bad enough to die, but it's nothing to die humiliated in that ugly ass costume, not doing any damage whatsoever. Like, you're worse than the Foot Clan. At least the Foot Clan looked decent. You're running around looking like you're wearing street hockey gear. Full gore. Now she's just showing off. You didn't even need to roll. They can't see to begin with. He wasn't even fighting. He was just looking to see what was going on. Like, I'm starting to wonder now if like their armor has magnets that attract uh, firing bolts. Just ugh. Oh, they're already up. Why the hell did the Empire go from droids to cutting out droids to getting people, and then cutting out people to get droids again? That makes no sense. You could have spent this. You could have spent the whole time just investing in droids. By now, you'd have had so many generations of droids that you'd have like Omega droids at this point. Uh-oh. 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 God damn. So this gives us a chance to see just how strong these things are. Try explosives. Or EMTs. Mm. 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 Damn. Oh, if that has no. Oh, man. That was cool. So it's just like on fire, just looking at him like. That's some Sephiroth shit right there. Ooh. That Beskar spear. Or, yeah, that Beskar spear. Doing work. Probably not best to have that thing sitting right next to an airlock. Holy hell. Ah, that was wrong. He just stabbed him. There was no sci-fi involved in that one. That was just old school. Dude was probably shocked. Like, what the hell was that? There was no weird sound effect to that at all. Aw. He's adorable even in captivity. He still has a lot of other weapons. He still has a lot of other stuff besides that blaster. don't know. You guys had a Force user on your side once. It didn't work out. This seems a bit too easy. Don't be so trusting, Mando. Of course. Saw that coming. Oof. Mm. This is cool. This reminds me of that, what was it, Scene 37 reimagined with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. You fucked now, Moff Gideon. Stab him in the neck. Give him a quick. Yeah. Are you serious? Are you serious? Hmm. You saw that coming. We can settle this later. We'll settle this later. Let's get him down and take him down. Get the child. Get the hell out of here. And then after the fact, we can worry about all that stuff later. Get some explosives. She just keeps throwing them. She just doesn't give a damn. Is he getting like weaker? Get that Beskar spear out. Unless, of course, a Jedi were to come up. Now's the time for a Jedi. Uh-oh, there goes an X-Wing. Is it Luke? Is it Luke? Is it Luke? Is it Luke? I swear to God, if it's Luke, I'm gonna lose my motherfucking mind. Oh, man. Please be Luke Skywalker. Please be Luke Skywalker. Please be Luke Skywalker. It's a Jedi. It's a Jedi. I don't think Mace Windu's gonna be flying X-Wings. Come on, Luke. Luke, 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 Luke. Oh, man. Holy hell. Come on, Luke Skywalker, please. Luke Skywalker. This is fucking awesome. They stopped and they bowed down. They're paying respect for this man. Oh, shit. Come on, Luke. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Just doing work. Oh, yes. Yes. It's Luke fucking Skywalker. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shit. Oh, man. He turned the damn Dark Troopers into the damn Stormtroopers. Oh, my goodness. Dave, you are a badass. This scene rivals, to me, Darth Vader's scene. Oh, shit. I didn't see that coming. But this scene, to me, rivals Darth Vader's scene in Rogue One. It does. Oh, my goodness. Luke fucking Skywalker came in doing work. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, this is Star Wars. This is Star Wars. Somebody asks you what this is. You tell them if you don't know, now you know. This is motherfucking Star Wars. Yes. Oh man. Come on. Rogue One. Rogue One. See, this is the return of Luke we wanted. This is the return of Luke we wanted. To hell with that hermit shit where he's sitting in the middle of a planet by himself depressed. This is the Luke we wanted. The embodiment of hope. When all seems lost, Luke Skywalker comes in and brings about change. He is that catalyst. This house is cleared. Oh, man. Luke Skywalker came in and did work. It's cool. There's nobody out there no more. They've been wiped. There it is. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was beautiful, Luke. That was so beautiful. That was great. Did they use like deep fake on his face, or because I know they had an actor that looked a lot similar to him, but oh man. Oh. Yeah, it seems like they tried to add like a deep fake to his face, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind them necessarily recasting Luke as long as the guy looks kind of like him. Because obviously Mark Hamill isn't going to be able to play young Luke Skywalker anymore. No, you won't. That's not a thing Jedi do. Oh, there we go. Show him your face. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is depressing now. You went from over the top excitement with Luke Skywalker to just flat out sad. Oh man. Oh, I'm definitely watching Star Wars Theory after this. You better believe it. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine how he loses his shit and oh my goodness. I got work tomorrow and everything, but I don't care. I'll stay up. I'll stay up. R2D2's here too. Oh man. Oh, he was flying the X-wing, and R2 is kind of connected. His R2 is his Jarvis. Two adorable mascot-like characters interacting together. See, the one thing about the sequel trilogy that I didn't mind was BB-8. BB-8 was cool. I didn't have a problem with BB-8. Aw. As long as you don't tell him that you're the son of the guy that murdered all the other Jedi, everything's cool. I don't know what they're going to do with the rest of the series. I don't know what the rest of the series is going to hold. Because you need Grogu. You can't have Mando without Grogu. And this is sad. Mm. That was so freaking good, man. John Favreau, you are a genius. Dave Filoni, y'all are some geniuses. I bow down to your Star Wars greatness. Oh man, man, man! And I'm not one of those I'm not one of those typical fans that just like hates the sequel trilogies just to hate them because they're different. I have things about them that fundamentally I don't agree with. Now there are things I can pull out that I do enjoy, like Kylo Ren obviously is great. Finn could have been great. Um, Poe was decent in my opinion, except for in like the last couple movies they tried to make him kind of jokey. But like if he was like a lot more serious, he would have been a much greater character. I don't mind Rey as a character. I just hate the way she was written. Like I like the idea of a character like Rey being the main character. I have no problem with that. And if they wanted to keep the whole dyad and the Force thing with her and Kylo, I have no problem with that either. Matter of fact, I feel like they should have built up on that even more. And instead of having Rey be some descendant of Palpatine, they should have made her a descendant of Bastila Shan, and Kylo Ren should have been a descendant of Darth Revan, and that could have been revealed later on in the trilogy, and that would explain why they have this tight connection because they can make it official and make Bastila Shan and Darth Revan like the first dyad in the Force, and just like have them connect. That would have been so damn perfect. Also, that could have been an excuse to cast Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan because they look almost exactly alike, and it would have been perfect. But yeah, I think that's the direction it should have been in. They should have changed some stuff up. I think it would have been amazing, but I felt like they wanted to cash in on Star Wars, but didn't want to take the risk. So they pretty much took the original trilogy, made carbon copies of it, changed the characters around, and shoehorned some other characters in it, and killed off the old ones so that in some way they would be trying to force the fan base to get used to a new cast. Like, okay, your old heroes are dead. This is the new people. Love them. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. But yeah, it just felt like it was way too forced, in my opinion. I'm trying to think of Luke's entrance couldn't have been any better in this scene. Like, this is the way we wanted to see Luke, not him taking his damn lightsaber and chucking it over his shoulder and walk. Like, no, this is how Luke is. Like I said, he is the embodiment of hope. If you have a situation where all odds are like felt like they're lost, this is when he should have made his appearance. There were some moments when you could have first introduced Luke, and notice I said first introduced Luke during the sequel trilogy. One when Kylo had the upper hand and he had just beat Finn, and he was doing a little force pull with the lightsaber, and then in the real movie it went past him and went to Rey. In the new movie, or in the movie I'm thinking of, it should have went to Luke. Like, maybe instead of Finn being the one fighting Kylo and losing, it should have been Rey being the one to fight Kylo and losing. And then right before he ends up beating her, the lightsaber gets pulled out of nowhere, and then it's Luke. Luke does enough to defeat Kylo, but not like flat out defeat, but he's able to escape with Rey. So it leaves room for Kylo to continue to not necessarily lose, but he has a motivation to get better. And Rey has a motivation to get better because she realizes, oh, I wasn't no match for this guy. I got to get stronger. And that would be her, like, defeat moment. That would be her Empire Strikes Back, Luke losing his hand moment. Like, her losing to Kylo during that scene would have been perfect. Another scene they could have brought Luke back would have been during the scene in The Last Jedi when all the stormtroopers, or not stormtroopers, all the AT-ATs are outside of the bunker, and they're like hauled in the bunker. They don't know what they're about to do. They're about to break into the bunker, and Luke makes his appearance. Now, like I said, first appearance. If we would have never seen Hermit Luke and went through the whole movie with him and mopiness, then if it would have just been the first time we saw Luke was when he was coming through with that force projection or whatever, and that was the first time we saw Luke, it would have been fine. No problems at all. You could have even had him die, similar to the way that well, I would prefer he actually been there. If he was going to die, let him be there. And let him sacrifice himself for the cause or whatever, but it doesn't kill what Luke's character represents, which in this, just like this, it represents hope. The problem with Luke's character in The Last Jedi was he was the complete opposite of what he stood for. There was no hope in Luke when you first met him. Like, it was the opposite of hope. Despair. That was Luke. Despair. The entire movie until that very last scene. Yeah, like they could have introduced him right there. Like, there were a couple moments where they could have got him in there and still been true to what the character represented. But like I said, I think they were trying to be a little bit too safe, or trying too hard to make you love the new character, so they made it so that the old characters weren't as likable, or they just flat out killed them so you wouldn't have anything to look forward to from them. Yeah, I just wish John Favreau and Dave Filoni were in charge of the series, the sequel trilogy. That would have been so amazing. Why couldn't they have done that? But whatever. I mean, we got this, and this is all that really matters. Now, I don't know what to expect from a possible third season. I don't know if they're going to do that, because it seems like this was a pretty well wrapped up finale. If they do try to do a third series, it's probably going to hit that point where it starts to feel shoehorned, or starts to feel like they're just cashing in at this point. And it'll probably lose a lot of the quality that the first couple seasons had. I mean, I'll look forward to a third season if they do one, but man, this was perfect. This was one of the best finales I could think of. Now, Moff Gideon, technically, I guess they could have arrested him or apprehended him in the end. We didn't actually see it, and for me, it's like if the bad guy isn't shown dying or like getting arrested, then it didn't happen. Like he kind of just like disappeared in the last scene. So yeah, I think there's probably a little bit more to this. And then, well, now that I think about it, they do have the Ahsoka side story and the Obi-Wan side series that's going to be coming out too. So they could technically continue the Mandalorian story through those. That way they aren't focusing entirely on him, because his story kind of is wrapped up right now. So if he does pop up, it'll be like one-offs to help out someone in their stories. I would love to see Ahsoka and Luke meet and have a discussion, like where she could tell him stories about his dad and things like that. That would be amazing. Yeah, I would love to see cameos from Mandalorian pop up in those other series. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm Devon DaVinci. I hope you enjoyed this video, because if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I know I enjoyed it. I had so much fun watching this episode. It was crazy. Next week, I will be continuing Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I am still in season 2, so I'm still very early in it. I'm doing it just based on the release schedule or the release order. I'm not doing the order where people said where you can like follow the actual story bit for bit and you're jumping episodes and stuff. That's not something I'm doing. I'm just doing it episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just continuing to do it that way. But if you guys are looking forward to that, it'll be out next Friday, just like this week's. Well, Saturday. It'll be out next Saturday, I think. Let me make sure. I'm just making sure. Hold on. No, it'll be out next Friday. Yeah, next Friday it'll be out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And until then, I'm going to give you the deuces, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Clone Wars. Deuces.